Do people know the real you? This is a question that I ponder a lot because I'm quite guarded in terms of how much I reveal about myself to certain people because I have to feel safe to open up emotionally, right? And this is something that's been happening in my intimate relationships where I need to feel that emotional connection in order to share the deepest parts of me that I guard with my life, right? And the reason I share this is because I realize how much I'm so guarded. I didn't realize this before, but I have been extremely guarded. And I remember when my brother came to surprise me for my 30th birthday here in Bali. I was with 19 of my best friends at the time, and I was trying to hold back the tears so much. I was just so overwhelmed with like joy and just like gratitude that I couldn't even hold back the emotion. And I just burst out into tears and I just had this whole speech. And I remember feeling amazing that day, like absolutely amazing. And the reason why is because I showed people the other side of me. Like the side of me that most people don't see is that emotional, like loving side. A lot of my videos, when I watch them, I'm like, I don't like watching myself. And I never realized why I didn't like watching myself. It's because that's just one side of me. That's not really me, but I'm showing that to everyone. Therefore, the people that are attracted to me are the people that maybe not necessarily the people that I actually really want to be with because I'm not showing them the real me. And so this is something that I've been working on a lot. And for me, it's just that bothers me, right? Like, yeah, whatever, some other people have their viewpoints, I don't care. But that personally bothers me because here's the thing. A third of people are going to not like you, right? No matter what you do, there's one third of people who are not going to like you. A third of people are going to love you, and a third of people don't give a shit, right? So if all those people are, interacting with the facade, the mask version of me, the fake version of me, if you will, then there's a disconnect with how I feel about myself because I'm like, hey, I actually can't tell these people what's really going on or who I really am because they know this other version of me, right? So for me, what I've been doing to solve this problem is to just start sharing more of who I am with the people closest to me and what's really going on. And the moment I started doing that, I started noticing, wow, I'm actually more supported than I thought. Like I thought I was just out here alone, which I am alone. Like we come into this world alone. But a lot of people have gone through similar things that I'm going through now. And I didn't know that because I kept it to myself. Shane's favorite food is secrecy. So I kept it to myself, kept it a secret, and didn't realize that, I'm actually very supported. Like people in my life, they actually love me for who I am. And they're aware that some stuff's going on because I'm withdrawing from them, but they're open and they're accepting of me and my shit. And I was like, wow, this is cool. So that's just what I've experienced, and it's so scary to open up to people because a lot of people, especially here in Bali, like you tell someone something, and the next day you're hanging out with someone different, and then they're like, yeah, I heard that you are. And you're like, what the fuck, like. I just told that person yesterday, and now you know it. Like, what the hell? Like, and I used to be that person, so I know that very well. But I've made a decision that I'm not going to talk about other people's shit behind their backs to other people. So when someone asks me about, how's he doing? Oh yeah, he's cool. I spoke to him the other day. He's cool. Like, I don't divulge personal details anymore. I used to do that, and for me that's really important because trust in relationships is everything. So trust is like a piece of paper, right? So if I got this piece of paper and I put it up, it's never going to go back to what it once was. So that's what trust is like. So that's why I treat trust very seriously in relationships because that's everything. And also online, this is an online relationship we have, right? So the trust factor is huge. And so the reason why people do business with people is because they trust them. And so I want to be a trustworthy person in my life, in general, in my relationships. So I take that extremely seriously. So yeah, I thought I'd share that. And self-mastery is such a journey. The healing never stops and the discoveries about myself never stop. And I'm constantly trying to be more self-aware. I'm actively doing that, doing the work to be more self-aware. And if someone tells me something I don't like about myself, I don't just dismiss it like I used to do. Now I'm like, are they right about that? Like, And I just be honest with myself, like, do I do that? Yeah, I do that. They're actually right. And I'd say, yeah, you're right. Like, I do that. Thank you for pointing that out. And, but, all right, something else to work on, right? So it's more self-awareness, because that actually helps me improve my character, become a better human, become a better leader, and all the other things. So, yeah, I thought I'd share that as well. If you want any more information on this, or if you want me to help you with this, because this is something that I've been through. So when I talk to people, I can see the patterns very clearly, because the more I know myself, the more I know you, right? So I can see the patterns so clearly, more and more and more and more and more, because the more I do this work on myself, the more I can see it in others, right? So I can help a lot of people. Like the other day, this guy paid me to help him with his relationship, on healing his trust issues with women. And I have a lot of experience with that, so I'm able to help him with that. So yeah, interesting. So if you want to know more about that, let me know. But yeah, before I share this video, hope you enjoyed. My name is Darko. Ciao for now. Go to healthmastery.net if you want to get healthy, if you want to optimize your health, lose that belly fat, get in shape. And if you want self-mastery coaching, which is what I'm moving into as another offering, is to really understand yourself at a deeper level and really look at your stuff. Like, instead of avoiding with drugs, sex, alcohol, porn, and food, instead of avoiding your uncomfortable feelings that you have, face them and overcome them, and you'll notice the personal power that you have as a result of doing that is huge, right? And you'll start building momentum, and things will start improving. The external world will improve as a result of improving your internal world. And this is something that I'm really passionate about, because I think the ultimate is feeling good within yourself. Like, you can achieve all the things you want to achieve in your life, but if you're not feeling good about who you are, none of it matters. That's why you see people that make loads of money and they kill themselves. It's like, how are you going to kill yourself? It's because you don't feel good about who you are. Maybe you feel like you put the fake person out there and no one can connect with the real you, because what you put out there ain't the real you. And you know that, and you feel like a fraud. So that's how I was feeling, right? But the more I share like this, the more I'm like, hey, also, this attracts people that I actually want to be with, because they see the real me, and they're like, fuck, thanks, man. Thanks for putting on the mask. Thanks for taking your mask off and showing who you really are, because I like who you really are. And I want to hang out with you, because that's what I like. You know, we are one of the same. So it attracts your tribe as well. So yeah, and it's just fulfilling. It's just like, I can relax now, you know. I don't need to be someone I'm not to get your approval. I can just be me and accept myself, be comfortable with myself, and everything works. So yeah, that's the path, that's the journey. Talk to you in the next video.